Please ensure you've seen the part 1 of this video so you can understand what we are doing. This is the part 2, okay? All right. All right, dear fashion bosses. So this is the fabric we are using to replace the illusion in front, the V illusion, okay? So because we are cutting both the front and the back together at the same time, so I fold like this, okay? And then I will fold like this. All right. This is to enable us to cut both sides together at the same time. All right. And then you grab your pattern, if we can call it that way, and place it. You place it, and then you add a 0.5 inch seam allowance to this part. Okay, 0.5 inch seam allowance. You can pin it down if you want. You just go ahead and add it up like this. So I've added my allowance up to this point, so I'll just go ahead to cut it out. I actually added 7.5 as against 0.5, okay? I thought I should let you know. So we are done with this. We have to cut out this neckline, okay, this curve. But before cutting out, you have to extend it to this point, okay, like this. Perfect. And then you're also going to notch this point and notch this point too. You know, we are no longer using this fabric, so you have to transfer your notch from this fabric to this fabric you are using. That's what I just did. Then you go ahead and cut it out. Okay. So we've cut it out. You can choose to cut both of them once instead of cutting separately. So this is what we have for the front and for the back. So you're going to bring your fabric now, your bubu, okay? You take it to your sewing machine, you open it up, and you just run stitches on it on both sides to sew it. There is a slit on both sides of the bubu, okay? So what you need to do if you want the slit, if you want to put the slit on yours, is to measure from the hem of the bubu to 19 inches, okay? 19 inches, which is about where your nail is. From the hem of the bubu, 19 inches, that is where your sewing is going to stop to create the slit for you, okay? So dear fashion bosses, I pick up my bubu, okay? I open it up. All right, I already told you how to go about the slit if you want a slit on it. This is where our sleeve is going to end. So you pick up your fabric and then you fold it, double folding, okay, like this, double folding, and then you sew from one part of your notched area on the sleeve to the other parts of the notched area, which is where your sleeve is going to end, okay. You sew it neatly, which is this part, that way. You sew it neatly. That is your sleeve. You are done with that. You do the same to the other sleeve. You know, it's two ends now. Then when you are done, you fold back into this way. It's not difficult, it's very easy. And then you come to where your sleeve end after folding, and then you run a straight stitch using 0.5 or 0.75. okay, you run a straight stitch down to where you want your slate to start from. Hope you understand that. That's just what you have to do to sew it, and that is that for the bubble. You sew on one side and then you sew on the other side. So to the main business of the day, which is the V illusion. You take your boo-boo, okay, remove those pins. This is your boo-boo now. All right, I'm looking for a notch for the neckline. All right, I've seen it. Okay, so you pick one of the piece. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. You pick one of the piece, okay? This is how it's going to be. Hope you can see what it looks like already. So you are placing this, but before placing, you take it to your sewing machine and you sew the neckline. So it's either use your bias to turn the neckline, or you just fold it this way and sew, so that it comes out very neat. Do you understand? You can fold it this way and sew, or you can weave it and then fold it just one and sew, whichever one you are comfortable with. Okay, so after doing that, you come and you place it, you match it to the second notch. You see why, how important your notches are. This is the first notch, which is where our beads will be starting from, or our beading will be starting from. Okay, and then this is the second notch. So this is how you're going to place this. Okay, so after matching it this way on one of, let's say this is the front, whatever you're doing to the front, you're also doing to the back. You pick up your boo-boo, your fabric. This is the front now. Okay, so another thing you can also do is to, first of all, weave this part of your fabric. Okay, because we are going to be folding it like this and then placing it on top of this fabric. Do you understand? Just like this, and then you're running a straight stitch on it, holding your African print fabric to this other fabric, your illusion fabric. Do you understand? So in folding it, you may have to use your iron to press it. Look at what I did. Just this, I folded it inwardly like this, and then I will iron to get the fold. Okay, but before I fold and iron, I will have to take it to my serger and weave it. That is if you have it at your disposal. Okay, just for a neater job. But if you do not have it, please just do what you are comfortable with. The important thing is that you have the idea of what to do. So I fold it like this, but using either a 0.25 inch, iron it, and then place it on my illusion neck, and then stitch it down. Okay, I'll stitch it down, and this is what I'm going to do till I get to the bottom. Okay, I will also do the same to this part. Okay, I'll do the same to this part. You can choose to pin it down first before sewing. As a matter of fact, I advise that you pin it down first. Okay, so that it keeps everything in place for you. So you have to pin it down first before sewing, so it keeps it in place for you. Okay, pin it down. So that's how you are sewing. Then you continue the folding along the neckline this way, and then it takes you the same way into the back panel, and you do the same to the back. It is very simple. All you need to do is to put it into practice. Okay, so I'm just going to go right now and do mine and come back to us to show us on how to go about the beading, and then we are done. So if you've watched this class up to this point and you've not subscribed, I'm so going to be very cross with you. So very cross with you, and I'm sure you don't want to see me in your house. Okay, so in order for me not to come to your house and eat all the food in your house, just go ahead right now and tap on the subscription button. Have you done that? Have you done that? Thank you. So tap on the bell. The bell gets you notified. It informs you that Fashion Boss Innovations have just posted a new video, you are always the first to know. That is the job of the bell, okay? Have you done that? All right. Thank you so very much. Give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, share it as wide and as much and as far as you can share it, okay? God bless you. So let me do this and then I get back to us. If you have any question, any concern, please drop it in the comment section. I will definitely provide an answer to your concern, okay? All right, dear fashion bosses, we're going to start stoning this pardon me, beading these garments, okay? So I already have my bead poured out. So this is a fishing line, okay? I'm also a beader. So for we that beads, we call it fishing line. And this is a 35 ml size, okay? So it comes in different sizes, from size 30, size 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, you know. It keeps increasing till you get to the one we usually use for sewing, that you can use for spiraling your fabric, your peplon, and other sizes, okay? It all starts from the smaller sizes. It's called a fishing line. Some other persons in the tailoring industry, we call it a transparent thread, but whichsoever one you find convenient, or if you think there is another name for it, you can drop it on the comment section, okay? So we are either going to use either our regular sewing thread or this fishing line. Either ways, both work, or we work perfectly for this project, okay? I just thought I should introduce this to you. I know you this is not your first time of saying this, but it also wouldn't cost so much knowing one or two things about it, okay? You can either use this or use this. So for now, we are using our regular thread for the purpose of this class, okay? So all you need to do is to grab your needle. You can either use a beading needle. You can either use a beading needle or your regular needle. So I was saying that you can either use your regular needle, or you use, this is our regular stitching needle, okay, the big one, all right? It has thread strings on it already. Or you use a beading needle, okay? The beading needle also comes in different sizes. If you can see what I'm holding here, it's longer than this one. You see, this is longer, okay, than this one. Whichever one you can easily get, they all work well, fine and perfectly, okay? Hope this helps someone out there. All right, do not forget to subscribe if you've not. Tap on the bell, okay? So the bell enables you to get notification each time we drop videos on this channel, okay? Give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, okay? Our name remains Fashion Boss Innovations Academy, and my name is Faith Abraham, okay? So at this point right now, you grab your needle after inserting your thread into it and just start deepening it into the bead. As you're deepening it into the bead, it scoops the bead for you, okay? You don't have to start using your hand to pick it one after the other, okay? You just deepen it into your bead. After pouring it into a bowl, a container, something, I'm using a saucer, you just dip it into your bead like this. As you are dipping it, it just penetrates into the bead and be scooping some quantity for you. So you continue doing like this until you get the exact length and measurements you are looking for, okay? As you can see. So I'll just continue deepening it like this and then passing it down to my thread. But before you start picking your beads, you have to pass your needle through your fabric first. I forgot that part. Thank God I remembered, okay? So I just cut this off. I pour back my bead, okay? I knot the edge of my thread, okay? I cut off excesses. So I'm going to pass this through my fabric, through my neckline right now. So I've pinned the neckline. If you can see a pin here for accuracy purpose, okay? So I'll just measure. It was 3 inches depth neckline we left out when we were doing this bubu. So I'll just get to my 3 inches, you see, which is here, and then I'll pass my needle through that point, okay? I'll pass my needle. I've beaded the back side already. That's why you can see some bead. So I'll just pass my needle like this. this way, pull it out. Okay, I pull it out, and then I'll start picking my bead. You have to be very, very patient with this process. As a matter of fact, it will take you 4 days, 3 to 4 days to bead the front and the back panel of this bubu. 3 to 4 days. It took me 2 complete days to bead this other side. Okay, to bead this other side. I'm going to show it to you. So to bead both sides, you're looking at either 3 to 4 days. No wonder the dress is very expensive. The price I saw on it on Instagram was 70,000 naira. And then you need her, thank God I remembered, you need 2 packs. 2 packs of the bead I showed you. 2 packs. You need 2 full packs. Although I'm not using this, I'm just using this to show you in case you missed the part where I showed the full pack of this. Okay, when I was showing us how to make this bubu. Okay, you can revert to the video. You need 2 full pack of this. This one you are seeing empty. I used it for just this side of the bubu, and this is what is left of it. So you need 2 full packs of this size 3 seed bead or sand bead. The very reason why it is expensive. And if you are using a size 6 crystal, oh my god, hey, you don't want to know the 10s and 20s and 30s of strand, because a size 6 crystal comes in strand. Give me crystal beads there. Size 6. Let me show them. Just pull anyone from the shelf and bring. So this is how a size 6 bead comes in. This is 1 strand. This is 2 strand. So if you are using this, actually a size 6. So if you are using the stranded crystal bead like this, I don't think 50 strands will be enough for the back and the front. I just thought I should let you know, so that when you are billing your clients, you should have an idea of what you are going into. It comes in different sizes. This is a size 8. This is a size. We are not in a bidding class, okay? So don't worry. If you want to learn how to make a bead, send me a DM, okay? Or how to make beads, different style and different types. Just send me a DM. But for the benefit of this class, let's stick to what this class is about, okay? So you just continue picking your bead until you get to the quantity you're looking for. So the quantity we are looking for right now, how do you know the length of what you are looking for? Is between ear and ear, the neckline. Remember the neckline, the width was 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches. So when you open it up, you're going to have 6. When you use half inch to fold into half inch, that's 7 inches. So but you can make yours 8. So because it will drop a little, so you can make it 8 or 8.5. Okay, you can make it 8 inches or 8.5 inches. So we are looking for 8.5 inches. That's what we are looking for. Okay, so I'll just keep picking it like this until I get my 8.5 inches. Okay guys, so we have our 8.5. So we are going to pass it on top. This is our bead. Okay, you bring it and then you pass your needle through your fabric on top of your fabric. Okay, you pull it out from the bottom. This is it. And then from the same bottom, which is under your fabric, okay, you will pass your needle to the next space. You just space it a little and then pass your needle. So you determine how much of a space you want. I've spaced it. I'll pass my needle under. So I'm pulling it out from the top. Okay, this way. So this is a needle now from the top. So we'll continue to pick a bead. At this point, we are still dealing with 8.5. Please note, you know the illusion is a V kinda. So as it's coming downward, the quantity of bead you have to pick reduces. Okay, the quantity of bead you have to pick reduces as you're coming downward. Hope you understand. So you can be reducing it You just eyeball it. Basically you can be reducing it by 0.25, you know, like that till you get to the bottom. So I continue picking my beads. I just continue picking my bead this way till I get to the quantity I want again. Alright guys, so we have the next peak. The same thing you did for the first one. You just come to your neckline and pass it through the same spacing. Please make sure that the spacing are the same, at least nearly the same spacing, okay? This is it. And then you pass your needle through the under again, considering your spacing. So basically this is how you keep doing it till you get to the bottom. So I'm going to continue doing mine, okay, and then I'll show you where I've gotten to, okay? Alright, dear fashion bosses, this is where I've gotten to. Okay, for now I will continue beading, okay, till I exhaust the illusion part. Okay, so if you know you found value in this video, kindly consider subscribing. This is the other part. I'm done with this other part. Okay, you see, up until this point, that's where the illusion ended. Okay, so I will continue beading the other part, which is here, till I exhaust this area. Alright guys, do not go away without subscribing. I love you so much. Bye for now.